with a £24 bar tab.
£24 bar tab for second place.
Yeah, that Vulcan's gonna
48
maybe win.
wins. You know
One
what?
of these players is gonna win it.
Why is Richard? I mean, to be fair, I'm assuming that Vulcan also has a job. I don't have a job. Why did they let me win? Oh, the purple Yoshi.
Sometimes, I mean, being a student, I know that you don't understand this, but sometimes you've got to work for what you want.
Your dad sells Avon, Joe. He doesn't work, he sells Avon.
Oh, speaking of Avon, Mr. Spuddles is selling Vulcan some percents right here.
And Vulcan's just buying them. He's just straight up buying them, bro.
That smash almost taking that stock. And getting a grab from
lovely
nice tech.
I don't know what that back air off stage was looking for, but he didn't get punished for it.
Oh,
The double jump armor, going through it and then catching it. I like that.
that's it.
Oh,
the F smash.
catches him trying to run at him. You can't be doing that.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Bye, Hassan.
Thanks for coming.
See ya.
Bye, guys. And that's we've got Nabster, Popo, and Riol.
Is that Popo Slee, like the Manchester player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who this Ken was that was just, like being sick.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very recently swapped to Ken. Used to be Snake, and now still really sick.
I mean, I wasn't watching the game for a second there, but Richard's brought it back. This is what Richard does, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of sick, it looks like Vulcan's on the verge of death.
Damn, he's ill. But at the same time, as Yoshi, in these kinds of matchups, you're just looking for that combo starter. Like, matches can seem quite back and forth, but it's just because getting in can be kind of hard sometimes, and you just need that opening. And Spuddles is at 118.
Yeah.
He's only one opening away from dying. That up smash isn't going to work again. He's trying that again on the platform like last. Was that against Fruity Boy? I do not remember, but I love that.
That's
that was really nice.
And he only took an 18.4% for his troubles as well. Vulcan is not in a bad position.
I mean, when Spuddles is above Vulcan, he's really good at covering the airspace. With eggs and with aerials. When Spuddles is beside you or below you, it's an entirely different story, which has got a lot more to work with.
Oh, I really liked that. That was really cheeky. Just the laser into the gyro, trying to get something off it, but not quite getting it. But the idea was there, and you know what they say, that it's the thought that counts.
I mean, not really. I thought I might beat Luke, and I lost totally.
But we got both.
Oh,
he's living. Oh, there we go.
Not again.
Like both of them wanted the up smash. Spuddles went for it first. Vulcan catching it, didn't quite kill, but just went straight for the up air.
It's like I said, you just need that opening. When Vulcan gets pushed into disadvantage, gets some momentum going, he can carry it forward a fair amount of the way.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more short-lived than the, you know.
He just committed first, that's it.
Woolly Yoshi. Oh.
And as I think as Platt said, well, he definitely said to me earlier, he might have said on stream earlier, it's like, you're not really a Yoshi main if you don't swap up your skin.
Exactly. You've got to at least have, like, if you have 2 in rotation, you're kind of a Yoshi main. You've got to have 3 to be the real deal, really.
That's it.
And we've seen it. We've seen purple. We've seen purple.
Bye, Adam. Thanks for coming. Yeah.
And now we're seeing green.
We've got, and you know, it's maybe it was colour counter pick. It's definitely working out for him at this point in time. Oh, that's not going to quite kill, but it's going to put him in a bad position. Just keeping him there, reversing it.
Nice frame trap there.
And Spuddles very, very aware of just how deep he can be.
Even when I watch Spuddles, I never like those sorts of like up air coming back to it. I never see it coming. Let alone when I play him. I don't even think about it.
It's like, you know, a lot of characters.
Oh, well, I guess they trade stocks there.
Oh, you know, like you know, a lot of characters they want to get straight to ledge because they don't have that sort of off-stage game that Rob does. So you just always assume, oh, he's going to go straight to ledge. I'm going to be able to just like keep this really safe, and then it's, oh, I'm up there now. I've been hit by up air.
Yeah, you're trying to intercept them, but they intercept you on the way to intercept you. It's just like it's Inception. It's interception.
Like Rob, one of the only characters that can up B, jump, and then up B again.
Yeah.
It's like it just opens up so many avenues for Mr. Spuddles to just get back any which way he seems to want to at that point in time. I mean, just look at that.
Oh yeah.
Punishing that down B, not gonna kill from it, but gonna get a lot of damage. And that back air is
gonna kill. Yeah. Once you get to 150, yeah, again, apart from the heavyweights, you know that back air's gonna kill. But it's very DI dependent beyond that. It's quite a finicky move to DI sometimes.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think, like, how do I die to it then, or how do I live from it then? It gives you red sparks a lot, but it is super DI dependent. Oh, he's getting it started here. This is the full hop on the up air.
Ooh. Yeah, Mr. Spuddles trying to put out that gyro just to interrupt some of what Vulcan can do, and
just the back air just catches it. I like it. It's a multi-hit, so you can get gyro of one hit, and then just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep charging at him. Give him the tail.
Yeah, it's like
that's a lot of damage.
And now it's sort of the reverse of where Vulcan wants to be, swapping from advantage to disadvantage so very quickly.
Oh, that percent got evened up super quickly. I still feel like it's quite a while until Richard's gonna start going for kill confirm, and Vulcan could definitely start going for some very soon, if not now.
Oh! He was nowhere near him!
What the hitbox is this match? What is going on? It's 1-1 in the house.
Two extremely close games. Both just one hit in it.
There's nothing like a classic Spuddles Vulcan grants a MeltingPoint.
That's it.
It brings back the old times.
That's it. Yeah. And you know, speaking of old times, at this point in time, we have we've got a streak from Mr. Spuddles. The ones that he's attended for the last, I think it's 3 melting points. He's won.
Yeah.
Vulcan is really wanting to change that, but he's, you know, just as much as Vulcan wants to take this, Spuddles really doesn't want to lose it.
Yeah. I don't know what happened last time Vulcan was here. But if I recall, I think Vulcan did win. More
the last time Vulcan came, it was in grand finals and Spuddles took it over him.
Okay.
But the 2 prior times, I believe Vulcan's only been 4 times, including this one.
Yeah.
The first 2 times Vulcan came, he did actually win our brackets. Whereas, you know, it's just sort of adds to how much Mr. Spuddles doesn't want to lose. He wants to carry on this streak, not only winning melting points, but versus Vulcan as well.
Yeah.
And both players are doing really well. Spuddles in a little bit of an advantage at the moment, keeping him out with the gyro. Committing to that up smash, but not getting punished for it.
I can also understand the FD pick, where you want to have room to not be on the ground, and you also want to have room. Yeah, that's what I take it. You want to have room to like throw eggs from the air to try and sort of probe something, try and get a reaction out of Spuddles.
Yeah, I think the Vulcan might have been getting a little bit messed up by the platforms with the, you know, being caught on platforms and having both the gyro and the laser
Yeah.
to have to like either commit to being hit by one. Because like on paper, this is not a good stage for Yoshi, but like I can imagine that Vulcan feels very good in this matchup. Just that back air.
Why not land with it? Like, what landing? Like, you don't have any landing.
Like,
just land with it. Like,
yeah, it's like you can auto cancel it. If you don't auto cancel it, it can kill on the third hit. And if you manage to get the first two, you can combo. Well, you can drag down into something else.
Nah, the first two are bad. If you get the first one, it confirms it's up smash.
All right, okay.
The first two, like, oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, not like that.
It's definitely something that Vulcan could bring back.
Yeah. Oh, Spuddles wanting to go for it all.
He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself.
I'm not. I feel like Mr. Spuddles sort of overthought what he needed to do there. All he needed to do, once he went close to Vulcan, was just jump. All he needed was that footstool, and Vulcan was dead.
Yeah, but people don't do that.
No.
Oh, the back end.
No, it's like every single time I'm against a Yoshi, I'm like, oh, I can just footstool him, and then when I'm thinking of it, it's not as easy as I can make it out to be.
It really isn't. There's only been one player that I played that I think intentionally footstools me. That's DG in Smash 4. That player was sick.
Yeah.
He did cheat. But anyway, onto this. Vulcan's making the comeback.
Ooh. The egg to interrupt the back air, that would have
100%.
definitely killed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that. I feel like that was a misinput of the egg there.
That might have meant to be a down B, maybe?
Yeah.
Or
I'm
maybe
not gonna lie,
around.
neither of which I would have condoned as a good idea.
I think in that sort of pressure situation, down B, it might work. But I think at worst, we're just going to get hit by the stars. He would have rolled away.
Yeah,
Or
that is true.
If he dropped shield, I think he would have lived still. He was at like 80, 90. He should have still lived from that.
But literally,
Right.
we've not had a single game between these two that haven't been, well, in this grand finals. Oh, it's grands.
Oh.
Yeah, not actually been a game in this grand finals that hasn't been so close between these two.
Yeah.
I think it's been last hit every single one.
There's a lot of games that you think aren't going to be close at all, and then either player brings it back until the last hit.
It's like, I believe the last time these two were here, I believe I also commentated their games in grand finals, and I'm not gonna lie, I've really enjoyed every single set that I've actually commentated of these two. They're both so good at sort of both good against each other.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, there are points in which one player definitely outplays the other, but they're just so good at bringing it back to 2-2. And yeah, we got Vulcan in a very clear disadvantage. Almost 70%.
Oh, that's a difficult situation to be in.
Yeah. With Yoshi not being able to be shield poked, it might have saved him there.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a shield poke into the gyro, and then maybe into an up smash or something.
But if Vulcan had got a little bit more shield damage on him, that could have potentially been a shield break as well. So you know, you've got sort of both sides.
I love Vulcan's sight and just like sort of creating pressure to try and make Richard go above him, and then just catch him with the amazing move that is Yoshi up air.
Yeah.
There's not so much like what he's actually doing, rather than just baiting him into going above him, and then you can get a lot more percent by getting one up air and then leaving it to maybe one or two more afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, especially with, like, you know, even if he doesn't follow it up immediately, he's just going to keep Spuddles in that really bad position.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like, oh, you're above me, I've hit you with this up air, you're going to be even more above me now.
Yeah.
I've just got to run around, follow you around, and then again.
These back airs, to me, a mere oblivion. It just seemed random. I'm sure there's more thinking going on inside Richard's mega brain.
We can't even comprehend what Spuddles is thinking in his mind. But Vulcan is doing his best.
He's got the back airs going. I like the jab there. Doing jab just in case if he misses a tech. And then jab 2 to cover second place.
That's it.
And I'm slightly questioning Richard's out of egg lay decisions.
Yeah. Sort of like he's kept it relatively like similar to what he has done before as well.
Yeah.
Like he's not mixing up the the timing out of egg. He's not mixing up his option out of egg.
Yeah, I mean throwing a cheeky nair in there, maybe like a fastball, like a side B as well.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, it jumps out of it. Good awareness from Spuddles there. Not going from underneath the ledge and rather going from the side to not get hit by the fair.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
That back is going to take it.
That's what
Didn't
I mean
even
by the DI.
Yeah.
It's just Richard's caught holding in and then it just kills.
Yeah.
It's a fast move and it's really hard to react to when you're going to get hit by it. And let's go on to game 5.
About 25 past 10. Just Vulcan inquiring as to what time it is. As we're, oh, bunch of degenerates. Sorry, just looking off stream. What is it? A free for all? 3 players.
With general scales, Whippy M, the Free Boy, all top 8 places. They're just having some fun here.
Yeah, they're all just playing on Pac-Land right now. That's a 3-man free for all.
Alright, this isn't a legal stage.
It's like I very much understand this pick from Mr. Spuddles here. It's like, as we saw earlier, Vulcan did not like the platforms.
Yeah.
With these being, he's probably banned Smashville due to it being one large platform. So
Yeah.
you've got sort of less options. Whereas having two
that was nice.
two separate platforms, he's not going to get stuck on them anywhere near as much. But Spuddles is still going to gain from having the platforms. But no, that little interaction there, that was... Ooh. And Vulcan did an extremely good job of keeping him in disadvantage.
Yeah, he has kept the pressure on for a long time.
Spuddles sort of finding his way back onto the stage at this point in time. He's taken a lot of percent to just find his way back.
It's cost a lot.
And we
nice.
got...
Oh, just Yoshi things, man.
Yeah.
Just Yoshi things.
No, just... Alright, that's fine. We're back in it. Let's go.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, that's the old snake. You got an item with you and you don't get the combo because you're holding the item.
That's it. It's like... a lot of players, if they know the matchup, if you have gyro,
Yeah.
you're really good at being able to use the gyro against Rob himself, especially with such a big hitbox. But sometimes you pick it up without actually realising it,
Yeah,
and it's
it
just
does happen. Or if you land an up or something, your brain just says go for the combo. Like your muscle memory takes over.
yeah. I mean, not a lot of players actually think to themselves, oh, I picked up this gyro, I'm gonna Z and then carry on with my combo.
Yeah, it takes a lot of matchup experience, I think, to get to
Yeah.
that level where you have the mindset to do that.
I mean, I've been playing with Mr. Spuddles for about 4 years now, actually, and I'm not gonna lie, I very rarely get gyro combos using his own stuff. It's more instead of that, I usually think, oh, I've got the gyro, I'm gonna throw it up and then combo, rather than I'm gonna use this gyro in my combo.
I mean, you have to learn the combos first themselves as well, which is very matchup dependent. Oh, the run off there.
That's it.
Vulcan bring it back to the last stock.
The quote-unquote sour spot, not actually getting the spike, but getting him well off stage.
Yeah, it's a very good kill move. And that percentage, it doesn't matter which hitbox you get. the not necessarily jump read, but up B read. It's super risky, scary to do that against Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what you read there. He almost finished the book.
Yeah.
Oh, if he'd got that spike, that would have been
exactly
it.
Like
that would
every
have been
game.
the set.
Like it's a massive lead. Oh.
Reading the regular get, and that is 3-2 to Vulcan in well, in the first set of Grands. And now, well, now he's got to do it all over again. Oh, I mean, like I said earlier, I really enjoy just watching both of these players when they compete. It's just,
yeah,
it's
like
just play after play after play.
There's so many times where it just looks like the game's over.
Yeah.
And then like that game, that's exactly like every other game in that set.
Yeah, it's like Vulcan was at like what, 70-80%?
It was an 80% deficit, and then it just brings it back.
Yeah. And, well, now they're both in losers, 0-0.
Yeah.
It's going to be another, hopefully, great set.
I don't know why, but Baka just looks so cool. Even though when you're the one eating it, it's not cool at all. But it just looks really cool, like run back air.
Yeah. And, well, just as we saw there, Vulcan's going off a lot more with Nair. Like, even the sour spot Nair's going to sort of hinder Spuddles a little bit.
It's definitely worth it. If anything, it stops his... It limits the game he can do with sort of stalling off stage. Oh!
Punishing that missed grab with an up smash, and it's all she wrote on that stock.
That was dash grab. It's like 56 frames FAF or something. Ridiculous.
And Spuddles not going for the side B there. I feel like he's not wanting to overcommit this time around.
That's fair enough.
Knowing just, well, he's literally just lost the set due to, well, potentially some missed follow-ups.
I think there was one game for sure where I saw Richard just Spuddles going super confident and then committing a little bit too much to stage, and he's still like, what happened?
He's up smashed. I didn't actually quite catch what he was doing there. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking to my beautiful co-commentator's eyes.
I can't blame you.
And you know, getting the Nair off, while he's in disadvantage that time around, bringing it back to 2-1 at the very least.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. My brain's like, Mr. Spuddles has got this game, but it ain't that simple, really, is it? It really is not that simple.
I'm not gonna lie. Having watched these two play so often, I think I'm just constantly in awe of every single thing that happens. It's just like,
oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, in awe in a very bad way at that point in time, but that's one to Mr. Spuddles right there. You know, it's like they could both do so much in so little time. It's like I feel like I can't actually look at you while I'm talking.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's, just stop being so good looking.
Face away.
Stop being so good looking, and then I won't look at you.
Well, I learned from the best, Ginge. I learned from the best.
We're running it straight back. Rob, Yoshi. I believe he went Smashville.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, Town.
Just. I guess I'm just a big racist actually. Just an Animal Crossing stage. But this is actually a stage that we've not seen in this matchup yet.
Yeah, true. I feel like we haven't seen an entire massive amount. I love that little conversion there by Vulcan. Oh, what was that?
I think that was strong Nair.
That's strong there, and then it sent him downwards.
Yeah, I
think
think
it managed to send him at some weird angle.
Yeah, I think it's like the corner that you've got right at the bottom there. Just hit it,
just send him right
straight down. And he's like a very, very quick lead for Vulcan right there. Spuddles doing his best to gain it again, and
it's kind of going that way, isn't it?
It's
kind of
definitely
going that way, isn't it?
That way. And Spuddles right back on the board. You know, maybe he felt cheese out of a start. He's just cheesy straight bag. You know, still a deficit for Mr. Spuddles, but he's going the right way about it.
But, oh!
I think that was throwing the gyro up and then just down air. But like knowing that he was in the blast zone, so he couldn't see him actually do it.
I mean, him just coming down with down air, as Vulcan's going for an up air, like, it seems so for glory, but...
Yeah, I think Spuddles is realising that his disjoint on down air is just going to beat out the Yoshi up air.
Oh, see,
that spike.
Vulcan has been doing that a lot. He's been doing that fair, scaring Spuddles, and he finally lands one of them to get the spike off stage. Speaking
of landing, he's going to land on that that respawn platform right now.
Vulcan wasn't landing after that hit. I'm sure that was not meant to be an egg lay, maybe a wave bounce. Oh no, yeah, maybe a wave bounce egg lay. I mean, not meant to be an egg roll, rather. Oh,
Spuddles getting a lot of mileage, just keeping him in disadvantage. Vulcan's down again now, but he's taking a lot of percent to get there.
It's barely, in this matchup, that's barely anything. 36%, what does that even mean?
The gyro pretty much saving him right there.
See, this is what I mean. I feel like Richard needs to mix up his options out of egg a little bit more.
There, backwards there. Keeping him in that very bad position. Both just whipping hits. Forward air. Down air, gonna miss.
That's quite a commitment there.
What is
that? He's going for the out smash again.
Another
the double out smash.
Yeah, just like we saw in the first set. Actually, in the first game as well. That's 1-1 again. Speaking of 1-1, I'm going to leave you to go 1-1 with the chat, as I need to excuse myself very briefly.
Cool. Hey, hello. How's it going? How's it going? I mean, he might kick you off when he comes back. How come we want to do this? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, and then have to leave it. Yeah, that's always rough. Alright, and into game 3. PS1 again. I don't know what. I mean, this is also Spuddles' counter pick. I don't really know. He's meant to be the TO here. Change the rule set. We all want PS1. I thought about going here. But into the game. I mean, just using the nairs. They both put pretty darn good nairs, I've got to say. I've actually not seen a massive amount of down air from Vulcan, which is surprising. But in this matchup, it is a massive commitment, and Rich is a very good player. He's going to punish you very hard if you get caught whiffing a down air. Air dodge there. Rich is not quite catching the timing. And Ginge is back.
I have returned. We're back in it.
I love Yoshi's walk animation.
Yeah.
It's just really cute.
I mean, like, that was. I feel like that was the most overcommitted I've seen any Yoshi player go for egg roll.
Yeah, I mean, he jumps at the end as well. I know that Reptile, for example, he does egg roll on purpose. It's part of his like flowchart, but I don't know. I do feel like it's the sort of thing that you do once a set, because it really does catch people off.
Yeah. So I've seen that it can potentially like shield break, but it's very sort of situational.
If you get a shield break and you do egg roll in a really specific way, you can confirm for like 60%. It is, I think, the most optimal thing to do when you get a shield break.
Yeah.
Apart from like maybe double there. If you can set that up. Oh, up. Oh,
That immediate
nice
mash out.
And he gets away with the egg roll. It just happens.
It's like, you know, yeah, Mr. Spuddles reading the immediate get out that time, just going straight for the up air. It's like not even chancing it with the up tilt this time.
Oh.
I thought that was going to take him off the top. Going for that side B again.
I like that. That's nice coverage. Gets a jump set.
Up air not going to take. Mr. Spuddles
Spuddle.
almost put himself in a really bad position to get
He
taken
didn't
off the
escape
top.
death a fair few times. And he's still living. 137.
So I'm not going to lie, I don't know where all this damage has come from. I just feel like Vulcan's sort of put him in bad position after bad position, and Spuddles is somehow coming off in a good light.
I think it might be one of those things where Spuddles, he gets the back air though.
Yeah.
Spuddles, you know that he's going for these kill things, and as Vulcan, you're like, yes, I've got him in disadvantage. Now's the time to get the kill.
Yeah.
But Rich can just get chip damage, get a few like 2-hit combos in, and over time he was in disadvantage for a long time, but he would keep getting back to stage, just getting a couple hits each time. The damage really adds up.
Yeah. And well, that's got to be it.
Nice place in there.
Yeah. Knowing that it's like Vulcan's not really mixing it up when it comes to like mashing out a berry.
I mean, the thing is, I spoke to Rich about this. You can see when they're going to mash out, because the little clouds come up on the very graphic.
Yeah, it's like one thing I like to do about against Mr. Spuddles at that point in time is I like to mash at first and then wait.
Oh, cheeky.
Yeah, it's
Very
like, you know,
cheeky.
you see the confirmation that people are mashing out. It's like, oh yes, I'm gonna go for the up air. Yeah, the up air, and it's like, aha. Little did you know, I've given up already. But Vulcan has not given up. He's still giving it a fighting chance.
I mean, it's 2-1. It's nothing that Vulcan cannot do. He's taking 3 games previous to this.
That's it.
He can take another 2.
Not like I think it was. I don't think it was quite a reverse 3-0, but it was definitely in Spuddles'.
Maybe at the start. I mean, Spuddles only took the first game. I remember. But also, that last game was the least close game we've seen for a while, which is saying something, because up until this point, we've seen, what, 8 games?
Yeah, 8 games so far.
And that wasn't a 2-stop, but it's the closest we've seen, which is showing you the sort of set we're seeing, and that out smash.
That was a call out if I've ever seen it.
Now, that was definitely a call
I mean,
out.
we know Mr. Spuddles. Mr. Spuddles likes to confirm into things. That was just raw.
He just did it.
That's raw.
He just did it. He's like, you want to get back to stage? Boof.
I mean, just call it sushi, because it was pretty fishy as well. Jesus Christ. You can't just do
he
that.
definitely was fishing for it. And I thought it was a pretty nice move.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Wait, yeah.
the back air above smash getting it out, but he gets that up there.
Yeah,
I feel like Spuddles has been doing that a little bit of just like trying to like fast fall, which is fair enough. You don't want to stay above Yoshi for longer than you have to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Vulcan has caught it out a few times.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to fall.
Oh, that could have been big.
You don't want to fall. Like, well, you want to stay out of his range, but also if you're just delivering him to him so much quicker.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if he's expecting it anyway. I'm really surprised that up air didn't kill, but it was practically at the level of the stage, and he's just going to follow it up and kill there.
Just get one.
Yeah. And, you know, Vulcan, I'm very glad. He doesn't look like he's changed up very much at all, like sort of second guessing himself wise at the very least.
Yeah.
He's still very confident, and I would be as well. He's already taken a set from Mr. Spuddles.
I mean, and look at that.
And he's just
going to
bring it right back.
The massive head.
It's almost even.
Yeah, I mean, as Vulcan's shown that when he's playing confident, when he's carrying that momentum, that's when he brings his games back, or he just gets loads of % on it. He carries momentum so well as a player.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Vulcan not actually competing as much.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty wild to just see him come back with just such strength,
And
such confidence.
This game is going the kind of way that many have gone before.
Yep.
I feel like it might almost be enriched. Oh, that could have been an F smash.
That was. Oh, what was that? And we're going to game 5 again.
Boy.
What? What's going on? He was up there. He was there.
He's got a schnoz.
What's that?
He's got a big old schnoz. And he's sniffing out his prey and he's fucking dunking them.
And it's game 5. Game 5 again. Game 10 in grand finals.
I was only planning to sit on comms for a little bit. And here I am. That's actually really, really good.
Yeah. Oh, and this is it. It doesn't matter who wins this next game. We have got game 5, the last set of the tournament. It's anyone's. It is anyone's.
I mean, here's the thing. Last game, I genuinely did think that, you know, Rich is playing really well.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking Vulcan sort of like he's missing some of the stuff that he needs to do. But this is the momentum.
It's like,
this is the momentum.
I'm not gonna lie. If you'd have shown me the second half, well, like up to the first half of the last game, I was like, oh yeah, Spuddles has got this. This is Spuddles' game. Spuddles' game to lose, which he did. I mean, not taking anything away from Spuddles. He's very, very easily the best in Sheffield.
Yeah, I mean, don't say anything too mean about him.
Oh, I know. Actually, he's got to watch these back to upload them tomorrow. Because here at MeltingPoint, we upload them the day after every stream game. But oh, actually, while sort of boasting about our own event, this.
Oh.
Never mind. Just I was gonna say, Mr. Spuddles is a stock deficit, and he's nah. But no, it's definitely a percent deficit, 63% to 0. So, bye, Tresham. Thanks for coming.
See ya. I do like how Vulcan's really not killing an incredible amount of edge guard. He definitely is still getting edge guard kills, but he's still going for it, and he's going for damage that he thinks is safe.
Yeah.
He's still going for nairs and repairs.
That almost killing. But no, it's like I do like the. Yeah. It's like, you know, Vulcan knows that he can go off stage to like sort of contest Mr. Spuddles, but not going for it every single time. He wants to keep Mr. Spuddles guessing.
Oh my gosh! He got hit by something and he was just like, you know what? I'll go off. I'll go off.
You know, sometimes things just work in your favour. It's like, oh, you sent me off stage. You're going even further off stage. That's how it works.
Combo at the start of the stock there, bringing Spuddles to 40.
Oh, immediate mash out of the berry there.
Oh,
Gyro messing him up. Oh, the gyro's still in place somewhere. Oh, it's back.
Yeah. Oh. There we go.
There,
That's
that's
gonna take that.
And 52.5% deficit. It's, I mean, for a heavy like Rob, it's not too much, but with how Vulcan plays, it can be. Especially
especially on his 90.
Bringing it up so quickly. Yoshi's just got such a good, like, he's just so good at racking up damage once he's in advantage.
Oh. I like it. Those.
Miss Spuddles is going to have to do something magnificent to come back from this.
Oh, I mean, the percent's coming on now.
Yeah, this is the way to start it.
They've got the gyro out on the field again.
The up air.
Jumping the up air. So cool. Oh my gosh. I thought that egg was going to hit him and going to kill. I think he was looking for an up smash there, Vulcan.
It looks like Vulcan.
It's right back at... Oh.
Vulcan's wanting to commit
But
a little too
Vulcan
much.
has got an arsenal of kill moves now. Back air, that's going to be it.
And that's it.
That's it. Game 10 Grand Finals.
Game 10 Grand Finals.